You're like...
That's what I'm thinking. Do you know what the other hardest thing is to do? Start a video without starting with so.
And you're going to point as well, aren't you?
So.
No!
I got a Facebook message from my friend Ben asking me basically what is the perfect way to train and what is the perfect way to eat. So the reason he asked me this question is because the training one was just a general question, and the reason he asked me about the perfect way to eat is because he's been told by a trainer that he needs to eat paleo, while I kind of talk about flexible dieting, and he's a bit torn on which version of eating is right. So both questions, training and eating, there is no one size fits all perfect answer. So a lot of coaches lack empathy, and I don't want to hate on coaches, but a lot of coaches or trainers or people in general lack empathy and have poor EQ, they have poor emotional intelligence. So they don't understand that what's best for someone might not necessarily be the scientifically proven, factual, most optimal way of training. So the way I explain it is, if Ben wants to lose weight, then the most optimal way of training is lifting weights and doing some cardio. However, if he fucking hates lifting weights, then he's not going to do it. So even though it's the most optimal, if he doesn't like it and he's not going to do it, then it doesn't work for him. On the other hand, if Ben loves Zumba and he will commit to doing that 5 days a week, nearly every week of the year, then just stick with that. If you're happy with it, you're happy with the results that you're getting with it, carry on. Yes, it's not optimal, and I'll tell you that it's not optimal. However, doing this 90% of the time instead of doing this 5% of the time is going to be better for you in the long run. I hope that makes sense. In terms of eating, it's the exact same thing, and I have taken the piss out of paleo and clean eating for a very long time. And in fact, I'm going to say sorry. I just apologise to clean eaters. That's a big deal, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, me apologising to clean eaters is a big deal, because I do take the piss. However, pardon?
Hence the Ben and Jerry's.
Hence the Ben and Jerry's, yeah. Go Ben and Jerry's. You can pop them in my face again, but don't do that again. It's fine. Where was I? Yeah, so sorry clean eaters and people who do paleo. When I'm bashing on them, I'm more bashing on the people that preach it as if it's the correct and only way you should be eating, because it's not. But I'm also aware enough that some people get great results eating paleo, clean eating, and they feel great, and they're happy. So again, if they enjoy that way of eating and they're happy in the results that they're getting and they like eating that way, then keep doing it. Again, whilst it's not optimal, so again, say if we're talking about fat loss, flexible dieting and managing your food intake is the most optimal way of doing it. But if you can't be arsed counting your calories, tracking your food or weighing any of your food, then you're not going to do it. So just carry on clean eating if that's what makes you happy, gets you results. Bless you.
Sorry.
So yeah, again, it's just about knowing what you can adhere to, what makes you happy, and what gets you results. And if one variation of eating, whether it's paleo or clean eating, is doing that for you, then I'm not going to tell you to stop. If you come to me and say, I've lost 4 pounds last week, or in the last 2 weeks, clean eating for the win, I'm just going to say, well done. I'm not going to tell you that you've done it wrong. So there's no perfect way of eating, there's no perfect way of training. Stick to what you enjoy, what you're happy with, and what is getting you results that you're happy with. And if that is something that's suboptimal, who gives a shit? Just carry on doing what you enjoy. Bye.
Do what you do.
Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram and Snapchat. See you there.